Thank you all for being here. If Mr. Ragsdale is the coach of the district, and he is, you all, those of you lined up in a very, very long line, are truly our MVPs, our most valuable players. And we could not do this without you, so it's our pleasure today to recognize your excellence. As I call each honoree's name, please come to the stage and be recognized by the superintendent and the board and receive a plaque commemorating your award. We'll recognize our honorees in alphabetical order by school name and conclude with our central office honorees. Bear with us, we're doing things just a little differently this year in that we're doing all of the recognitions first so that you then can sit and enjoy your lunch. So now we'll get started. From Ackworth Elementary School, Tammy Dishman. From Addison Elementary School, Ann Coffer. From Allatoona High School, Ann Lynch. From Austell Elementary School, Ann Smith. From Autry Middle School, Ryan McCaver. From Baker Elementary School, Kim Ryan. From Barber Middle School, David Jones. From Bells Ferry Elementary School, Becca Brawley. And if I mess up your name, just yell at me as you walk behind me and I'll issue a retraction. From Belmont Hills Elementary School, Sandra Pacina. From Big Shanty Elementary School, Vicki Smith. From Bernie Elementary School, Patty Berry. From Blackwell Elementary School, Tony Slaughter Cullinane. From Brumby Elementary School, Luz Landaverde.
You already told him how to say that. Congratulations.
From Bryant Elementary School, Annette Cole. From Bullard Elementary Schools, Susan Dolinsky. From Campbell High School, Leslie Rowbottom.
Congratulations. Long time no see.
From Campbell Middle School, Chris Monroe. From Chalker Elementary School, Marguerite Brand.
Get those birds caged up.
From Clarkdale Elementary School, Zandria Johnson.
Congratulations. You're very welcome.
From Clay Elementary School, Jenny Ballou.
Congratulations. You're very welcome.
From Compton Elementary School, Tony Bailey. From Cooper Middle School, Gina Labre. From Daniel Middle School, Gwendolyn Carter. From Davis Elementary School, Marina Morris. From Dickerson Middle School, Pamela Sewell. From Dodgen Middle School, Shannon Petrucci. From Dowell Elementary School, Rebecca Haney.
Congratulations. You're very welcome.
From Due West Elementary School, Sheila Hauser.
Congratulations. You're very welcome. Are you serious?
From Durham Middle School, Ann Hudgens.
Congratulations. Thank you. Appreciate what you do.
From East Cobb Middle School, Susan Wilkins. From Eastside Elementary, Amanda Alter.
Congratulations. You're very welcome.
From East Valley Elementary School, Diane Fonseca.
Congratulations. You're very welcome.
From Fair Oaks, Mary Jo Harper.
Congratulations. Appreciate what you do for us.
From Haven at Skyview, Kendrick Love.
We only got one black baby. Congratulations. Appreciate it. Congratulations.
From Floyd Middle School, Murtis Smith.
Congratulations. Thank you.
From Ford Elementary, Eileen Dunk.
Congratulations. Thank you. Appreciate it.
From Fry Elementary, Kim Fry.
Yeah.
So good we named the school after her.
You can never work anywhere else.
Yeah, Mr. Rags just said you can never work anywhere else. Garrett Middle School, Vincent Martin.
Congratulations. Appreciate what you do for us.
Garrison Mill, Shilpy McReynolds.
Congratulations.
From Green Acres Elementary School, Mamie Brannon.
Congratulations. Thank you for everything you do for us.
From Griffin Middle School, Lucia Gonzalez.
Congratulations. Very welcome.
From Harmony Leland, Lori Molyneux.
Congratulations. You. Appreciate what you do.
From Harrison High School, Lori Moyer.
Congratulations. Very welcome.
From Hayes Elementary, Cheryl Holland.
Congratulations. Thank you.
From Hendricks Elementary, Carol Kirkland.
Congratulations. You're very welcome.
From Hightower Trail Middle School, Deirdre Walsh.
Congratulations. Thank you. Appreciate what you do for us.
From Hillgrove High School, Barbara Morgan.
Congratulations. You're very welcome. Thank you.
Hollydale Elementary, Kristen Cagle.
Congratulations. You're very welcome.
From International Academy of Smyrna, Michelle Jones. Not here. Kahili Elementary, Susan Hedrick.
Congratulations. You're very welcome. Thank you.
From Kell High School, Leonard Korzanowski.
Awesome. Congratulations, man. Appreciate what you do. Thank you.
From Kemp Elementary, Melanie Anderson.
Congratulations. You're very welcome.
Kennesaw Elementary, Denise Sailors.
Congratulations. You're very welcome.
Kennesaw Mountain High School, Tedra Emerson.
Congratulations. You're very welcome. Thank you.
From Kincaid Elementary, Marilee Sproat.
Almost changed your name. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you.
From King Springs, Connie Tatum.
We have that. Well, we can do a picture. Do not zoom in on the name though. Congratulations.
From King Springs Elementary School, Don McLaughlin.
Congratulations. Thank you.
From the International Academy of Smyrna, Michelle Jones.
Congratulations. Thank you.
From LaBelle Elementary, Mary Ann Ross.
Congratulations. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you.
Lassiter High School, Gemma Gilstrap.
Congratulations. You're very welcome.
Lewis Elementary School, Regina Duvall.
Congratulations. You're very welcome.
Lindley 6th grade, Lisa Bennett.
Congratulations. Appreciate what you do for us.
Lindley Middle School, Clarence Scott.
Congratulations. Appreciate it.
Lost Mountain Middle School, Kathy Hobgood.
Congratulations.
From Loving Good Middle School, Stephanie Smith. From Ableton Elementary School, Enaida Rivera.
Congratulations. You're very welcome. Thank you.
McCall Primary, Greg Wilson.
Congratulations. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
McCleskey Middle School, Darcy Rohan.
Congratulations. You're very welcome. Thank you.
From McClure Middle School, Susan Chambliss.
Congratulations. You're very welcome. Thank you.
From McEachern High School, Jackie Schilling.
Congratulations. You're very welcome. Thank you.
Milford Elementary, Tammy Day.
Congratulations. You're very welcome.
From Mount Bethel Elementary, Mercy Paulos.
Congratulations. You're very welcome.
From Mountain View, Ruth Ledeen.
Ladine.
Ledeen, I was right the first time.
Congratulations. You're very welcome. Thank you. Congratulations.
From Murdoch Elementary School, Kathy Callahan.
Congratulations. You're very welcome. Thank you.
From Nicholson Elementary, Ashley Reed.
Congratulations. You're very welcome. Okay, thank you.
From Nickajack, Sheila Patton.
Congratulations. Thank you. Appreciate what you do for us. Thank you.
From North Cobb High School, Mary Stoll.
Congratulations. Thank you.
From Norton Park Elementary School, Anna Marcia Figueroa.
Congratulations. You're very welcome. Thank you.
From Osborne High School, Consuela Rosas.
Congratulations.
From Palmer Middle School, Jackie Johnson Bethea.
Congratulations. You're very welcome.
From Pine Mountain Middle School, Lisa Graham.
Congratulations. You're very welcome. Thank you.
From Pittner Elementary, Paula Busher.
Congratulations. You're very welcome. Thank you.
From Pope High School, Marty Schmitz.
Congratulations. You're very welcome.
From Powder Springs Elementary School, Sandra Delves.
Congratulations. You're very welcome.
From Riverside Intermediate, Antoine Pierre.
Congratulations. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
From Riverside Primary, Patricia Archer.
Congratulations. You're very welcome. Oh my goodness.
And I went to Cobb County.
You only got 10 more to go.
From Rocky Mount Elementary School, Pam Lanier.
Congratulations. You're very welcome. Thank you.
From Russell Elementary, Mary Atchison.
Congratulations. You're very welcome. Thank you.
From Sanders Elementary School, Jennifer Waters.
Congratulations. You're very welcome.
From Sedalia Park, Nori Gonzalez.
Congratulations. You're very welcome. Thank you.
From Shallowford Falls, Jean Allen.
Congratulations. You're very welcome. Thank you.
From Simpson Middle, Blanca Carmichael.
Congratulations. You're very welcome.
From Smyrna Elementary, Vicky Masella.
Congratulations. You're very welcome. Thank you.
From Soap Creek Elementary, Sherry Kersey.
Congratulations. You're very welcome.
From South Cobb High School, Janet Newman.
Congratulations. You're very welcome.
From Sprayberry, Keith Miles.
Congratulations. Appreciate what you did for us. Congratulations.
From Still Elementary, Terry Stamper.
Congratulations. Thank you.
From Tat Middle, Devonna Hill.
Congratulations. You're very welcome.
From Teasley Elementary School, Gail Johnson.
Teasley Intermediate.
From Teasley Primary, Samir Breich.
Congratulations, man. I'm trying to change your name. Ready, break.
Once again, from Teasley Elementary School, Gail Johnson.
Congratulations, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate what you do for us.
From Teasley Primary School, Elizabeth Chambliss.
Yay, congratulations. Thank you.
From Timber Ridge Elementary School, Catherine Kane.
Congratulations. You're very welcome. Thank you.
From Tritt Elementary School, Kim Skyber.
Congratulations. You're very welcome.
From Varner Elementary School, Beth Barrett.
Congratulations. You're very welcome.
From Vaughn Elementary School, Regina Cunningham.
Congratulations. You're very welcome.
From Walton High School, Sandra Evans. From Wheeler High School, Rosa Barron.
Congratulations. You're very welcome.
From Accountability and Research, Salome Rodriguez.
Congratulations. You're very welcome.
From the Academics Division, Risa Fisher.
Congratulations. Thank you.
From Financial Services, Dale Waldron.
Congratulations. Appreciate your hard work. Thank you.
From Fleet Maintenance, Anthony Allen. From Food and Nutrition Services, Tony Manzi.
Congratulations.
This next one I know because she was my secretary for 7 years. From Human Resources, Angela Dalrymple. From Leadership and Learning, Brenda Koo. From the Maintenance Department, Jose Calvo. From Technology Services, Paul Cordone.
Congratulations. Heck yeah. Appreciate it, buddy.
And last but not least, from the Transportation Department, Laura Moratea.
Congratulations.
Let's give all of our honorees one more round of applause. It's almost time for lunch, bear with me. At this time, however, we're going to announce our 4 district-wide winners. These winners were selected by a panel of administrators who were brought together to carefully review the employees' information. Joining us on stage for these awards is Ms. Sherry Bronte, Executive Director of the Cobb Schools Foundation, who will be presenting these district-wide winners with an engraved crystal bowl and a check from the foundation. Beginning with our elementary level winner, her career began as a parapro in 2003. Her principal describes her as the school cheerleader and says she's always looking for ways to make students excited to be at school and learning. She teaches life skills that will benefit students long after elementary school. She is an excellent role model for the district in the Cobb County, for the students in the Cobb County School District. Please join me in congratulating Sheila Hauser from Due West Elementary School. Sheila, please join us on stage. And we're going to learn more about you from your principal, Peggy Fleming.
Our Classified Employee of the Year is Sheila Hauser, and she is our specialist parapro and works primarily in PE, helping the students and helping coach to help the students to learn all of the skills that they do in PE. And what makes her exceptional is if Due West had an official cheerleader, it would be Sheila Hauser. She is so enthusiastic about everything that she does for the school. She encourages students to do their very best. She gets students to try to do things in PE that they never would have tried with anyone else because she is so enthusiastic and so encouraging. She actually is the reason that we tripled our donations to the Gimme 5 campaign last year because she volunteered to be the coordinator of that fundraiser and did an amazing job and got everyone fired up to contribute to the cause. She also came up with some interesting fundraising ideas for our Boosterthon to help our foundation and actually convinced me and the assistant principal and the music teacher and coach to get duct tape to the wall in order to raise funds for the school. But that's who she is. She's our cheerleader. She truly believes there's no I in team. And so anything that needs to be done, I'll do it, I'll do it. Okay, it's raining, so we can't do the morning walk. I'll do car duty, I'll do bus duty. Anything that needs to be done, she volunteers. She wants to help in any way that she can. And she'll also encourage others, come on, it'll be fun, come on, the kids will love it. And she gets people to do things because of her enthusiasm, because she wants to do everything that she can to make sure that the students and staff love being here at Due West. Congratulations, Sheila. We are so excited for you. You are Cobb County's elementary level classified employee of the year, and they couldn't have picked a better candidate. We're so proud of you, and we're so glad that you are at Due West Elementary School.
Oh, that's wonderful. And part of the reason that we're doing all the names is so that the loved ones who are here with the level nominees who are surprising them will actually get to eat with them instead of having to hide backstage and eat by themselves. Next is our middle school level winner. This employee worked with us from 1990 to 1995 and was rehired again in 1996. She's been a parapro, a guidance clerk, a pupil personnel clerk, and is now a school secretary. Her principal stated that she is a resource of information and is always willing to assist in any way. She has always gone above and beyond what is expected of her for teachers, office staff, parents, or anyone that walks into the school. She's been a huge resource to me personally, and the staff at our school recognizes the outstanding job she consistently does to make our school the wonderful place that it is. Please join me in congratulating Ann Hudgens from Durham Middle School. Ann, please make your way up here. And as Ann makes her way up, we'll hear a message from the Durham principal, Dr. Patricia Alford.
Ann Hudgens is Durham Middle School's Classified Employee of the Year. She is our school secretary. She is an outstanding person who greets our children and our parents and our teachers every day. She handles payroll. She handles everything really front office related and running the building. Ann's kind of like mama. She's kind of the mama of the building. She mothers me. She was the very first person when I was named principal here. I called Ann and she met me in the parking lot and she gave me my keys and she said, "Now come over here, we're going to take your picture. We need to send this picture to your mama." She's very proud, she's loyal, she's funny, she's sarcastic. She never takes herself too seriously. She makes working here fun. If I had to describe the best quality about Ann Hudgens, it would be that she anticipates. I never have to ask her anything that she hasn't already thought through and has a plan for. She anticipates my needs, she anticipates the needs of the teachers, of the other administrators, of the assistant principals, and she does an amazing job at making sure that we can do our jobs effectively. Ann is unique because she really understands the school. She has worked as a custodian. She has been a media center parapro. She's been a attendance clerk. She's been a front office clerk. She has worked in the cafeteria, and she has really worked her way up to being the school secretary. And she's been an employee of Cobb County for 19 years, and she is just a work horse and just works so hard and does an amazing job, but understands the whole school. She exemplifies one team, one goal, student success. She understands her role, she understands our role, and she understands the support that we need to help us to be able to do what we need to do to bring about student success. Ann Hudgens, I am so proud of you. No one deserves it more. I'm so excited that you have been named Cobb County's middle school level Classified Employee of the Year. Congratulations.
For those of you in the back, Ann understandably was a little emotional, and it must have been catching. I was starting to tear up myself, and I was worried that would interfere with the microphone.
You need a Kleenex?
In the high school category, our next winner began as a Clerk 1 in 2011. She currently works as the guidance clerk. Her principal remarked, "She is a jack of all trades. She's learned how to work with the new payroll system as a backup payroll person. She has learned to be the backup bookkeeper, and now she's learning scheduling. She is a hard worker who excels at every task you assign her. She loves our school and helps out our students in so many ways." Our high school district level winner is Jackie Schilling from McEachern High School. As Jackie makes her way up on the stage, we'll hear from Regina Montgomery, principal at McEachern.
Our Classified Employee of the Year is Ms. Jackie Schilling. She currently works as our Clerk 3 in our guidance office. She is the scheduling clerk for our scheduler. Jackie started here as a parent volunteer. She had 2 children that graduated from McEachern High School, so when I came to McEachern 7 years ago, I met her as a volunteer. She has thus served, or since served, as a receptionist in our front office. She has served as a clerk in our guidance office, working with student records. She has also served as our clerk 3, working with our scheduler. Jackie has also been trained as the backup to the school secretary, the backup to the school bookkeeper, the backup to the school nurse, and has had the opportunity to serve in all of those positions at one time or another. Jackie, because she had 2 students that graduated from McEachern High School, is all things McEachern, and that's really great to have on your staff someone who believes in your school, believes in your mission, as well as believes in your district. Jackie and her husband Rodney moved here years ago specifically to live in Cobb County because they believed in the Cobb County School District. Jackie is calm, humble, always willing to do, as you can tell by all the trainings that she has had and all the positions that she serves in. Jackie will work during the summer, Jackie will work after school hours, Jackie will do whatever it is that she needs to do in order to get the job done without even being asked if necessary. This honor is voted on by the staff at McEachern High School, so it's not just my selection. I'm thrilled with the selection, but it wasn't mine, which tells how others see her as well. I see her as a great person because she does everything that I want her to do, but her peers, her colleagues, the people that she works alongside every single day see her in this role as well. Jackie, I am so proud of you. I'm proud of you because not only your work ethic is fantastic, but also your heart is shown in everything that you do. I am so proud that you are Cobb County's high school level classified employee of the year.
And you couldn't hear it back there, but Jackie was genuinely surprised. She even chastised her husband a little bit for keeping a secret. So Ken, we may not be spies, but we can at least keep 4 secrets today. And Jackie, keeping with the one team, one goal student success theme, Jackie certainly epitomizes the utility infielder. She can apparently do everything. She may be after my job next. Our final level winner represents the central office. He worked with the Cobb County School District from 1999 to 2003 and was rehired in 2007 in the Technology Department as a Systems Engineer 3. His supervisor says his knowledge, commitment, and dedication to the Cobb County School District keeps technology operations running smoothly 24/7. He has worked early morning hours and in the evenings to ensure the staff and students have wireless service when they come to school. He cares about providing the best technology support possible. He is 100% solutions driven, and he is an extremely professional colleague who strives to help others. Please join me in congratulating Paul Cordone, Systems Engineer 3 with Technology Services. And we will hear from Network Services Director Herb Akey.
Technology Services Classified Employee of the Year is Paul Cordone. He's a senior systems engineer, and he's been with the district since 1999. I have worked with him. We actually started at the same time, and I've seen him come up through the ranks to just be an incredible employee. Paul exceeds in his job in many ways. Paul works not only normal business hours, he actually works in the evenings and on weekends as well. So he just has an incredible impact on the team. I mean, whenever anything happens in network services or in technology, it always seems to flow and gravitate toward Paul Cordone. He's very talented, he's very smart, and he's just a good person, a great person to work with and have on anyone's team. He monitors network traffic to make it safe and reliable for those students, not only on bring your own device, but on regular classroom computers. And let's not forget staff members as well. Paul discovered that we were under heavy cyber warfare attack, and we have mitigated cyber warfare outage attacks for the past year through Paul's expertise in that. He's become so good at it that recently the FBI has contacted Paul to ask him for his knowledge and expertise on the matter. And he's just, I can't say enough good things about Paul Cordone. Paul, we are so proud of you in Technology Services that you have received the recognition to be Cobb County Support Professional Classified Employee of the Year. Congratulations.
And Mr. Ragsdale said he's the spy. That's fantastic. Let's have one more round of applause for all of our great folks.
Thanks, Ken. You know, it's always a great event when we come together and we recognize a group of people. And Classified Employee of the Year has always kind of been a special event to me, because that's where I've spent 99% of my career in education in. I was in technology for about 23 years. And then somebody tricked me into getting into this. But we do things in Cobb that nobody else does, and we do things in Cobb better than anybody else does. And when it comes time to recognize people, we do things above and beyond. You see, we've got 4 board members here. That shows what the board thinks about our events that recognize our employees. When we put together the vision of one team, one goal, student success, we really did not anticipate how much it would resonate with our employees. We knew how much we wanted it to, but we did not anticipate how quickly it would. And so when we come together to recognize any group, it goes without saying that we are a team. And to function as a team means we're going to succeed. In education, we've got one goal, and that's student success. And you've heard me say it before, and I'll keep saying it. It doesn't matter what position you play on the team. There's not a professional team in existence that can't win without everybody that supports that team doing everything they can in their job each and every day. Our students see bus drivers' face. The first face they see is a representation of our district every day, 180 days a year. When you're in a school, you see all of the support people, not necessarily in the classroom teaching and learning, but making it possible for all of the teachers to do what they do, for all of the principals to do what they do. It's football season, so we might as well make the analogy to football. The teachers are the wide receivers and the running backs, right? They are the ones that score. Principals, quarterback, making the call. For the support, we're the offensive line, right? The quarterback cannot make a play without the offensive line protecting that quarterback. And when the offensive line fails, what happens? The team fails. So whether or not we're on offense or we're on defense, and that's why I made the analogy to offense, because we've been on defense for far too long, right? It's still our job, you know, as leaders within the district to maintain that defense so that you guys can keep playing offense and making the touchdowns. But make sure you hear me when I say I understand the classified side of our game better than most. And I really understand how much you guys put into us being able to win, regardless of what position, what department you work in. And I know that the principals, I know that the teachers will echo that. So when we come together for an event, Classified Employee of the Year, it is truly special for us as a district and the principals in the room to be able to do something different, something out of the ordinary, to recognize the people that make it happen. Because without everybody working and without every position we have, we cannot succeed. And there's not another industry, regardless of what position you work, there's not another industry to where you can impact your community, your county, your state, and your nation with the leaders that we're producing every year. Whether or not they go on to college, university, whether or not they go into technical school, whether or not they go into some type of training program and then go straight into the workforce. It's our job to make sure that we have prepared them for success, whatever path they choose. And the preparation for success is our one goal. It takes everybody on our team, especially on the classified side. Because if you're not making it a clean environment, you're not making it a safe environment, you're not making sure everything works when the power button is hit, then teachers and principals can't get done what we have to get done, which is educating our students. And with 113,000 students in our district, we're impacting a lot of families and we're impacting a lot of futures. So make sure you hear me when I say I greatly appreciate the job you do for us. I greatly appreciate that you want to do your job for the Cobb County School District. Now, there's nowhere else better you could work. That was funny. True, but funny. So I want you to just know how much I appreciate what you guys do each and every day. And I want you to know that all of your teachers do as well. Because when they're not in the classroom, when they go home, that's really when we hit the ground, right? We're doing what we do on the classified side of things when kind of things are quiet, students are gone, teachers are gone, and it's up to us to make sure that everything is good for the next day, the next year. So as successful as our district is, and you've heard me say that the success of our district rests solely on the shoulders of teachers, because that is the position that's going to score the touchdown. But if we don't protect the quarterback and we don't run the plays that we need to run, we're going to get outscored. And if we get outscored, the only losers in the game are going to be our students. So we are in a very, very important profession, and you are working for the Cobb County School District. So there is no better place to work, and I hope that through what we're doing, you are seeing that. We have certainly turned it around. You know, the past few years have been very difficult to be in education, regardless of what job you work in education. But we've turned that corner, and I think what you're going to see is what our ultimate goal is for the Cobb County School District to be the best school district in the world. And because of what you do, because of our team members, that's going to be attainable, and we're going to reach that goal. So again, thank you for what you do. Thank you for all the people that make this event possible, and thank you for working for the Cobb County School District. Thanks.